You already know who it is. This is your famous girl, Amber Rose, bringing you another moment of truth. Y'all just woke up from another dream, okay? And it is confirmed for some of you, and I know for me, a fact that karmic family members tried to have you locked up, or me, okay? If this resonates with you, okay? Now, in a dream, my narcissist brother, karmic sister, and mother, I don't know, they say she passed away or whatever. She keep coming in my dream. So now the truth is coming out about what really was going on. God is showing me that the karmic mother, the brother, and the sister, they were all sitting around plotting. It was in the house. We was all in this house, okay? Because this is what it's about. They was trying to put false charges on you to steal your inheritance, your money, your great fortune, and your business. So what they did was they was sitting in the property, the mother, karmic mother, sister and brother, and we were all in the property, and they were in there plotting. And what they trying to do was they trying to provoke you first. They'll try and provoke you. So they was trying to provoke me to argue with them, but I wouldn't. So the point was they was trying to get me out the house, which this really happened in real life. So they was trying to get me out the house. So I ended up leaving the house. So as I was leaving the house, they were all following me. They all ran out the house. They called the police. I'm hearing them call the police. So I'm leaving the house. They call the police. I'm walking down the street. They chasing, they following behind me. And the police end up coming. The police pulls up my karmic mother, sister, brother. They met the police because the police was coming down. It looked like an alley. They tried to meet the police on a slide, and they all tried to run to the police and make a false report, right? So they was out there lying on me. I'm leaving. The police, first of all, let me go back. As I was leaving and walking up the street, the police was coming towards me, but he rolled past me, and he turned into an alley light. And the mother, brother, and sister, they were in the alley lying to the police, right? So I kept walking. So next thing you know, um, I see the brother, sister, and the mother taking off running. They took off running from the police because the police knew they were lying. They took off running. This is gonna happen in real life. They're gonna end up running. So they took off running, and the police kind of chased him for a minute, but then he stopped. And he turned around and he came back towards me. And he was on my side. He was like, they was trying to get you locked up. I know you ain't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, I woke up. Now, this is what's really going on. This is why I say cut all karmic ties from this family. And this is me. I don't know if this resonates with you, but they have done this to me in real life. I told y'all when me and my so-called brother fought. This is why I'll never talk to him again. And he didn't tell my younger sibling, so-called younger brother, that we fought because he tried to have me falsely locked up, and my karmic sister was on the phone. So now it's their time to get locked up for what they had done. See, God don't like ugly. And the mother that passed away, and they all was wicked together. That's what happened. They were all wicked. God showed me in the dream what they were doing. False charges. And they try to run. And that's why they can't sleep. That's why they can't eat. Wicked. And now this mother gone in real life. They was all trying to set it up. Wicked. Wicked. This karmic sister, she's the one that's so jealous. Oh, God. She was the one who was really instigating. She was starting shit. They was trying to provoke the situation. But see, they couldn't get to my energy to provoke me to bite back. Instead, I just turned and walked away. And they continuously followed, like they doing me now. They continuously stalking on the behind the scene, playing these games. And I literally just fell asleep. I'm about to go back to sleep, so I have to get up and go to the bathroom real quick. But I just wanted to tell y'all my dream because I be needing to remember these dreams too. It's very important that when you have dreams that you write it down. But every last one of them is suffering. They're going to pay. False charges is a crime. Hacking is a crime. They all been in the community. This ex, karmic family members, false breeder. They all been over here doing spells. They have been bringing chaos in the community. I can never make it up. High priestess, I can feel they evil when they around. And God showed me that's the reason why they being punished. They are being punished. They set that up with the mother energy, the brother, the sister. They set that up. They set it up. They set it up, baby. Hi. They really, really did. So now the law enforcement, they already know that it was false. It was a lie. They gonna try and take off running. They gonna try and leave. The karmic sister already on the run. I already heard from another family member. She didn't even really want to show up for the mother's funeral because her ass, she did so much. But see, when you do so much evil, because the Bible said money is the number one ruler of all evil, and they are being ruled by evil. Y'all gotta understand that. You gotta understand that. That's the reason why they're going to be locked up. They're going to suffer in their old age. There's not going to be a lawyer that's going to help them because nobody believes their story. They lied too many times. The judge is not going to believe them. Nobody's going to believe them. They lie too much. This is causation. This is true. They try to do this to me in reality and in the dream state. God said, I got your protection. That's the reason why the police came back and talked to me. And he was like, nah. He said they was lying on you. They literally took off running. The mother, the sister, and the brother. They took off running down the street from the police. And they caught the police. And karma is, and it will always be. And brother, you got a wife, you caused all this chaos, all that shit, y'all, it's over. It's over. You might as well kiss your life. They might as well kiss their life goodbye. Because let me tell you something, you stop stealing and putting your name on people's shit and then try to turn a lie on them to get them locked up just so they can have your money, your property, these materialistic things. so that your life could suffer. They don't care about you having kids or anybody else that's loving you. It's all about their selfish, evil ways just to try and keep shit that don't belong to them. And for that, God is going to punish them. Each and every last one of them. There's not going to be one of them that's going to go unscathed. Every last one of them that participated and to help lie on these false police reports, they're going to all, yeah, because somebody just took their breath away. They in here. They all are going down. Karmic baby mother, uh, their dudes, every last one of them that participated and took that money and lied. I heard treasoning. Let me tell you something. It was not of God to do that. If they did that, they are not of God. Somebody is crying. And then to cause pain on the divine masculine, divine feminine, the judge, the higher ups, because they all can feel, everybody can feel my pain of what I went through. And people can feel your pain of what you've been through if you have been innocently attacked. You're being attacked and you don't know why you're being attacked. And when you come out, you think it's just one thing that they took. It was a big thing that they took. And they try to turn their criminality on you. Ain't that something? Evil. They're living in the stolen properties now. They're driving the stolen vehicles now. So how can they call the police and make a false report when the bank account don't lie, the paperwork don't lie, God don't lie, you ain't got to lie, I ain't got to lie? What do we have to lose? We have everything to lose. They have nothing to lose. But they try to get you locked up so that they can have what rightfully belong to you. This is an eye opener. When I say, if this is your story, when I say cord cut and cut, I mean cut all ties. I don't care if they text, don't respond. Don't respond. That karmic sister, your day is here. That brother, your day is here. Because the mother, this that's involved, it's over. It's over. Her days, I told you, God was going to handle this mother energy. And he did. He did. He did. God handled it. They going to suffer. They going to feel so much pain in their life. I swear. Mm-hmm. They poison. Yep, they're going to pay for that. They poison me too. They're going to pay for it. They're going to pay for it. All that comes with, that's how you know they stole something that belonged to you. Because why would they poison you? Why would they want to get rid of you? Why would they make you get sick in your body? We all know, even if you watch movies, that's the number one thing that they do is poison you. Put shit in your food, put it in your drink. They even got those sound bowls. That right there could put you under memory loss. It be shit like that. Um, Spell work, making false accusations. Yeah, they try to hate. Baby, I'm telling you the truth. They try to have me falsely locked up, and this is you. This is why. And then they try to say that you're crazy, okay? And to sit back and to make that type of lie up on somebody that's innocent, they're going to pay. They're going to pay. They already got sickness in their body. You're going to hear about a family member sick. They got sickness in their body. They're getting karma. They're losing everything. All because of their wicked ways. God asked them to turn from your wicked ways, but instead they chose to keep their wicked ways. So if, like I said, in my dream, the police chased after them, they took off running from the police because they knew they about to get caught. It's just a matter of time. It's just, I mean, it's right. We on the brink of it. Mm, yeah, I did too. When they poisoned me, I threw up so much I had to go to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, they didn't know why I was throwing up. I couldn't understand it. I had to go to work. I went to work. I was throwing up. So they been, let me tell you something. This is the third time they threw a spell on me, y'all. Okay? And that was part of it, poisoning me. I threw up. I went to the hospital. And I couldn't figure out why I kept throwing up and shit. I'm about to get nauseous now. Somebody is sick. And ooh, my stomach, God. Mm, I was throwing up. They didn't know why I was throwing up. They had gave me some I think they gave me some type of pill to kind of settle my stomach, but that wasn't the case. I was poisoned. I lost weight, okay? And I remember a time my mother came and my brother, narcissist brother, came into my house. And when they left a dark entity there. That's how I knew that they played with that work. They played with that spell work, that demonic. And, you know, everybody, it's certain people in the family that know that my narcissist brother he's the devil. He's the devil. Nobody has nothing nice to say about him. Not nobody. Him and his wife is gonna suffer, and his children too. My karmic sister. Okay, everything that they've done has caught up to their life. See, karma don't have no time. Karma don't have no time, but God is always on time. Mhm. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what they doing. This is an industry spell. And what's getting ready to happen is they going to get their industry spell evil ass locked up. You understand? Watch how the tables turn. Because I just seen it in a dream. The police already know you ain't do none of that. They already know. All these evil adversaries that teamed up to do it, and then these karmic baby mamas that got children that didn't want to get up and go to work and took a bid, they're gonna lose their children too. They are at risk of losing everything. God is showing me everything in the dream. This is why I wake up and I immediately get it recorded. And it's sad that a mother, a brother, and a sister would lie. You loved your mama that much that y'all lied. You took life out of her. Then they took life out themselves. But guess what? They're right behind her ass. They're on their way. When they go to prison, they're going to suffer. Whatever this high honor judge give them. Because what they did, how they treated us, was unexplainable. The worst. The worst. Stealing your identity, for some of you, giving other people your information to have you married. When did this shit start happening? Just so they can steal? That is a dolphin hustle. And then it's to destroy your life just so they can have life. They don't care about life, but they want you to care about what's going to happen to their life for everything they did. They didn't want you to speak about it. They wanted you to sit back and not tell what they evil, dirty asses did. No. You speak up. You speak up and speak out. That's what your mouth is for. And he could be mad as he want to. Stanley, bitch, you in here. You could be mad as you want to because God is going to whip your ass. Brother, sister, sister-in-law, cousin, uncle, whoever participated, they're going to suffer. And you will be able to live your everlasting life. Yeah, that's called a destiny swap. They want your good life in return for their bad karma life. And you can't swap like that because God has control over all. God knows. They got blood on their hands, they evil ways. And again, they were asked to turn from their evil ways. They take their wicked ass to church, y'all, on a Sunday. But the Bible said the devil walk in church and sit down. They take their evil ass into church on Sunday and cast a spell 7 days a week. They come out with an evil heart. They go in with an evil heart. They come out with an evil heart. God don't bless no mess. God will never bless no mess. They don't call on God until they need him. But they call on the devil to get things to happen for them. That's the reason why they're going to suffer. Because God is a jealous God and he do not play and he do not like idolaters. These people idolate you. They want to be you. I'm telling you, if they can get in your skin, they would actually, I'm telling you, they try to find a way to get into your body through witchery, through hate. I'm telling you, cut all ties. Don't let them provoke you. Don't talk to them. These exes, these karmics, these narcs, I'm telling you, they all partaketh in evil. I'm telling you. That's sad. Yeah. They do wound spells. They do everything. But guess what? They had children. But that's why they bearing children. That's the reason why they can't have any more kids. That's the reason why they try and get pregnant by divine masculine and they can't get pregnant no more. Because the evils that they do, the evil that they do. Pray over your body. Keep your body prayed up. So all you got to do is pray. That's all. I pray without I pray. Oh my gosh. I pray every second. Every second. And I'm ready for them to leave so I can be at peace in my own stuff that God blessed me to have. And for these evil ass people to steal from you, knowing you have a family to take care of, just like they do, and for them to steal from you and take from yours, they're going to pay. Because one thing God don't play about is his children and crazy people. You understand? They know that they suffering every day from that death. They're facing heavy penalties. Because I'm suing my family. I don't care what they talking about. This must not be my family because I don't feel either they did too much. I know they did too much. Or this ain't my family. They will not be claimed as such. No more. I have become numb. I don't care about them anymore. For anybody to turn around and stab you in your back this much, oh, nah, baby. I'm not her. I told you I get cold as ice. Something I don't like to be. But it don't matter if I'm cold as ice towards somebody that's evil and deserve to be frozen. Their children's going to suffer. They're going to suffer. It's called a generational. This is why you have to break the curse and get out the family line in order for you to have a new beginning. Without them, God is going to pay. God is going to make them pay for what they have done. Crooked lawyers, doctors, whoever participated, they're going to suffer. And they always try and make a plan each and every second of the day. That's why their asses can't sleep. They keep trying to make these false accusations and plans to bring you down, and it's not going to work. They're actually tearing themselves down. Either they're skinny or they're getting fat. A curse is a curse. Everything you do come back. And they know it. It's going to hit them so hard, I swear. I can't wait. I can't wait. God is already showing me. He's already showing me. And he could be showing you. Don't ignore the signs. These are red flags. All right. You know, the devil been really, really busy. And I cannot stand a drunk person who don't know how to handle their liquor. And people that grab a bottle and they drink more than what they should, something happened to them. Nobody should drink like that. And anytime you mess with me, excuse me, you're going to get karma. I'm tell you that right now. You don't want to mess around with me and hurt me. And this could be you. They're going to suffer. They're suffering now. And they try to act like they're not. They are. You don't mess with somebody innocent that didn't do nothing to you. And you just attacking because you want what they have, or you want their talent or their power or their gifts. And you can't take something God gave someone. Don't let them provoke you, because that's what they're going to try and do. In the dream, they were trying to provoke me. And I just woke up and I got to praying again. I said, God, why they keep on trying to come in my dream? I really cannot stand this karmic sister energy. I would never talk to her again in life. Not her children, not any of them. None. They're going to pay. They live a dark life. I wouldn't dare. I couldn't be on their side. Let me tell you. You sitting there doing witchery. You sitting there talking to the devil. You sitting here talking to the devil. The devil? Listen, I heard my karmic mother talking one day early in the morning. She gets up early in the morning on some evil shit. She got the. I'm like, who you talking to? Them demons in their head. Them demons tell them to do shit, and they do it. They have no control over their body. I couldn't live in that X with all that witchery shit, taking your hair and taking items of yours and cursing it. Hey, hey, her life is gone. Every last one of them. This is why they crazy, and this is why you regret even talking to them or knowing them or even being kin to them. This is why I don't go back to no exes. This is why no ex can say whoop whoop whoop. Cause once I'm gone, I'm gone. You did me wrong. I'm grown. I ain't no kid. And for them to go in there and make all these false accusations, man, God is coming back. It's coming back on them. It's gonna always come back. The truth always shows the innocence, because the pureness of your heart, their heart is heavy with a lot of evil in there. It's dark. They're dark. They're being hunted. Your ancestors are real. They are hunting their ass out. 4.4 million years ancestors live. They are tearing them down. I promise you. And they mad because some of you could be tapped in. I'm tapped in. I could talk to my bloodline. I could talk to the dead. They jealous. You don't want to mess with me. I told you I'm a prodigy child. I'm gifted. Why would you come up against somebody that's gifted? You don't try to take their power. Do you know that the power is too strong? It will take over your body, your mind, your soul, and it would turn into evil. That's what it is. What they try to do, act like you, is pure evil. It's pure evil. You're mocking God. They know they're mocking God. And I'm hearing somebody's not going to live that long, but the rest is going to suffer behind it. One down, mother. You ain't going to keep playing, baby. It's going to be quite a few obituaries that's getting ready to be made up. And then they lie about where you from. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't even tell the truth on an obituary. They can't even tell the truth about shit. Who believes them? Who needs them? That's snake shit. And when I say a snake, a strike, it'll strike. And it's them. Y'all know who it is. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all in a few hours. All right. Y'all make sure y'all bundle up. It's cold. And for an evil person to have you put out to live out on the street and it's cold and it's hot, real hot. God said, you don't treat mine like no animal. He said, I'm going to treat you like an animal. They're going to be treated like an animal when they go to prison. That's why they ass over there shivering, scared. It's crazy because they scared to go to jail, but they weren't scared to do the crime. So that's why they try to put the false charges on you, because they don't want to go to jail, but they had to do a lot of crime behind stealing that money, that property, that inheritance. But they don't want to go down for it, and they are forging signatures, stealing. God don't. That's one of the commandments. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not take out my neighbor's house. Thou shalt not kill. Huh? Spiritual law. You want to play? Do they want to play with us? Is this really happening? Everything that they did is somebody named Nan. Somebody name is I heard LaDonna. Somebody name is LaDonna and Madonna. It's some twins. It's some twins. They're all gonna pay. Their children. They cursed their own. They're gonna suffer. They want to cause you to. They want to do wound spells and cause you to have miscarriages for some of you. But their children here, they're gonna go get locked up. Kids to be in the system because half of these karmic baby mamas don't know who their baby daddy is. I can't. I could never make it up. It's this girl right here. She got 3 kids. She only know who one of her baby daddies is. That's sad. That's sad. It's hard out here. You on Section 8. You got 3 kids. You get a welfare check. That ain't living. But they had the nerve to talk about us. and we know who our baby daddies are, and we ain't got to worry about uh, going to court for DNA. But they do. And my karmic sister, she's a omen. Death follow her. All her baby daddies is dead. You gotta wonder what's up with that. When she got pregnant, let me tell you, that girl was stupid. She was running in on her baby daddy's job. She was doing the most evil and fucked up shit to that man. He ended up committing suicide. Her other baby daddy, all her baby daddies dead. You gotta think something ain't right. Something ain't right with her. And this is a true story. So while she wanna run around here and open her fucking mouth on some false lies, but sit down and talk about you first. Everybody worried about what everybody else doing, but they never try to figure out how to fix themselves. They too worried about what you got going on, but never worry about how to fix themselves. They never stop to think, damn, everybody I go around die. And then when that's the case, if you ain't got no baby daddy, then you supposed to be as a mother up working. Why your kids locked up and shit? Why half of your kids' life they been locked up? They don't know shit about society, bum. But every time they come around, they look for who? Their auntie. Cause I bring love, not never hate. Evil motherfuckers forget that I was the one who kept their fucking kids while they were out there doing illegal shit. But they don't talk about that because they never outgrew that. But they jealous because you never participated in doing that shit. So when you do the right thing and God blesses you, they go and take your name. They go and steal it. But everything that they did was wicked and they continue to do wicked. So they felt like they should be blessed, but they still being wicked by stealing. Okay, I'm gone.